Thúy Trinh xin kính chào quý vị và chào mừng quý vị đang quay trở lại với chương trình Câu chuyện Kinh doanh kỳ này. Thưa quý vị, chúng tôi đang trò chuyện với hai vị khách mời, đó là bà Trần Thiên Trà, Chủ tịch Tổ chức Hỗ trợ Cộng đồng Doanh nghiệp Xã hội Việt Nam, và giáo sư Louis David Benyayer đến từ Đại học ESCP châu Âu và trường CFVG Việt Nam về khái niệm doanh nghiệp xã hội tại Việt Nam. Welcome back, Ms. Trà and Mr. Benyayer. So we've been talking about the definition of the social enterprises, especially in Vietnam. So now we come into the challenges and obstacles that many SEs in Vietnam are facing right now. So first of all, Ms. Trà, how did the model of SEs comes into the law and the regulation of Vietnam?
Social enterprise come into the law because of two reasons. The first reason is that there is a demand of social initiative that of the founders, and they want to get a social solution to meet the social objective. The second one is the demand to institutionalize existing activity that they can how a social enterprise to support the state to meet social objective more efficiently.
So you've said before that actually the model of a social enterprise has been, exited in Vietnam in 1990s, right? Yeah. But since it just been set out in the law very recently, yes. So there must be still a lot of challenges and obstacles. So what are they?
Yeah, in Vietnam there are many obstacles for social enterprise, and the top difficulties are firstly the limited awareness of social enterprise from the public. So limited awareness can limit the scope of cooperation, and also they create the barriers to access supporting from the community, and also to access the capital social market. The second one is the legal framework is unclear and is still very new in Vietnam. The third one is that the limited capacity to access capital investment for social enterprise. The fourth one is HR. So many social enterprise they get difficulties in the training costs and opportunity costs for like people with disability, and their HR is not stable. Also low productivity. And the most important problem is that the management capability of the founder of the social enterprise. Many social enterprise, the founder is from the community, so they have a good way for the business operation, but they are difficult to interact with the beneficiary. They have a limited living skill, also educational background. Some people they are originated from the social organization. They can interact with the community very easily, but they are lack of experience and management skill. Another young and startup entrepreneur, they lack of experience, business experience. I think it's better that we have the law on social enterprise since 2014. It's how to recognize the social enterprise, and also to promote this model in Vietnam. However, the process registered process is very complicated in reality. Implementation of the legal are still not synchronized. Efficiency in on authorities.
Okay, so I think that we need to operate for some time, and then we can, recommend some changes or some alterations for the law. So in the world, and especially in Europe, it's the markets where you are very familiar of, Mr. Banier. Can you tell us about an example of an SE? I mean, is there any famous or popular organization that operated as an SE?
In Europe and in France, many social enterprises, a lot of them are in the field of solving unemployment issue, because as you know, we have massive unemployment, people that are excluded from employment because of low qualifications, because they are disabled, because they had big health or social problems, etc. And there are two groups in France that are very active. The first one is Ares Group, and the other one is Vitamin T. And those two groups, they operate companies in logistics, waste treatment, professional services, very traditional activities, and they employ people that are not employed anywhere. And what's particularly interesting is that those companies that are social enterprises, they are now partnering with big corporations to start new businesses. And that is an initiative in France that is called Social Cobis, which is entitled to favor joint ventures between social enterprises and big corporations. We know how hard it is already to be a good professional in one industry. And at the same time, you need to be a good social entrepreneur. So having the two objectives is really, really difficult to cope with. And so favoring joint ventures between social enterprises and corporation helps to increase the skills and the level of expertise for the industry the social enterprises is entering.
Thank you very much, and we'll be talking more about the benefits of SEs when it's been implemented in the markets. Thank you very much, and we will return in a short break. Xin mời quý vị tiếp tục giữ kênh để chúng tôi còn đến với chủ đề về doanh nghiệp xã hội và thảo luận nhiều hơn về những lợi ích của doanh nghiệp xã hội khi hoạt động ở trong thị trường với hai vị khách mời. Xin mời quý vị tiếp tục giữ kênh để chúng tôi quay trở lại sau phút giải lao.